Hey guys, it's Slushy, and today I'm be reviewing The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Hey! You okay there? Jesus.
I think I hurt someone.
This is Ed Warren, here with Lorraine. All right, let's get started.
Whatever is going on, whatever happened that day, that was not Arnie.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed.
Okay, so I just cannot express how absolutely amazing this movie is. I mean, seriously, it's groundbreaking in the world of cinema. I came away with this movie breathless. I don't think I've ever seen a more amazing horror film. It touched on every little thing that I can have ever imagined in a horror film. Michael Chavez, you're a genius, a mastermind of the horror genre. Fucking with you. This movie's ass. Okay, so I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Actually, technically I did sugarcoat it by making that fake story up like it was amazing, but in actuality, it's total fucking ass. So, the parts that are going to be like kind of freaky, kind of horror-filled, kind of awesome and tense, gets completely ruined and killed by the comedic value that he continues to pump into his film. Like, seriously, I went into this with the very lowest expectations you could possibly ever have for a movie. Like, my babe, she was excited for it. She liked it. More power to her and all the other people that like it. Even if you liked it in the comments, please show your love for the movie. I'm somebody that doesn't like to see something get hated on unnecessarily. But this is my opinion. My opinion is that this movie just wasn't good. I mean, there's nothing about this that is super redeeming. Besides, of course, Ed and Lorraine Warren back again. I mean, they're always a plus side to every movie that they're in. You know, Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are amazing actors and actresses. Terrific. They're just great. They're the best part of almost anything they're in. So that aside, then you have to look at the movie itself. Is the movie good? Is it scary, you know? And when I say scary, I don't mean that I actually physically got scared myself, because that's a rarity. It takes a lot to scare me. So when I watch a horror movie, I'm not like, oh, am I going to jump a shit ton? Because the answer's probably going to be no. But the thing is it tense? Did it get my heart beating fast? You know, did it make me, like, grip the chair really hard? No. It didn't. That's a no to all those things. In fact, I sat there laughing through most of it, as did the rest of the audience. I don't think there was almost every time there was like a tense moment, somebody would laugh at something. Like, there's this big fat guy, let's just say that. I know it's probably not proper to call somebody fat, but, you know, for the sake of this, you know, who was dead just pops up, and the whole audience started laughing when they seen him. I'm like, you're not supposed to laugh at that. Why are you laughing at this? Because it's ridiculous. I mean, the movie, that it's not like a joke, but the fact that the audience laughed at that just tells you something's wrong with your movie. And this guy, Michael Chavez, you know, man, I hope you have a bright future in horror movies. I don't ever wish bad on anybody. It's just you have not made a single movie to impress me at all. I hope that you find your groove in the horror genre and you make a movie that's actually genuinely terrifying, or at least creepy or freaky. All I ask is a movie freaky. A movie that I'm kind of like, ooh, that's kind of crazy, man, you know? Something like that. I don't need to be jumping 50,000 times. Some movies go excessive with the jump scares. This one I felt, like, they had jump scares in it, they just weren't effective at all. So this is a case where the guy who directed The Nun, Corin Hardy, should have been like a co-director on this film. I feel like if they had somebody who can amp in the tense vibes and the scares, this movie could have been something. Instead, it just falls flat on its fucking face. Like, I don't understand what happened here. Why James Wan approved this movie to be the third Conjuring film, I don't know. Maybe he has plans to make a more proper Conjuring 3, because this isn't even called Conjuring 3. It's called The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which could literally be a side plot thing, or like a spin-off of The Conjuring itself, and then instead later on Wan comes back to do The Conjuring 3. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. As far as I've heard, this is The Conjuring 3, but who knows? Conjuring has turned into a whole fucking universe, like the MCU and DCEU, so who knows what it'll turn into? Who knows? But all I know is they can keep making these Conjuring films, and I'm going to keep seeing them because I love horror, and I'll keep supporting horror, and I'll keep supporting Warner Brothers. I love the studio itself. I love James Wan. I don't love Michael Chavez yet. Maybe he'll get me on his bandwagon. I don't know. Didn't like Curse of La Llorona. I did not like this film. So what? You know, fuck it. I don't want to keep bashing on this movie because I hate watching reviews where I love the movie and people are bashing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. What do I give this movie out of 10? I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a very generous 5 out of 10. And that's very generous. And why is it a 5 out of 10? I love the soundtrack in this movie. The soundtrack's awesome. Love that. And of course, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. Major positive for this movie. Other than that, this movie just doesn't do anything for me, man. So, I'm just saying, without Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson and this amazing-ass soundtrack, this movie would suck ass. So, I'm being very generous and giving it a 5 out of 10. So, thank you guys so much for watching my review of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this film down below. Again, I apologize if you're a huge fan of this film. I never like watching reviews where somebody just bashes the movie that I love, and I want to be clear here, I'm not bashing it, I'm just giving it my fair opinion. I didn't love the thing. If you loved it, I applaud you, and I hope that they make more like this just for you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit the bell to get notified anytime I make a video or stream. Keep up to date with the channels. I have some crazy going on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Save me. You should never break me. You're the thing that makes me be afraid of myself. Don't tell me you're sorry. Just say a thing to stop me. Help me break the silence. Come and save me from myself.